Hey, hey, whoa. What? This is dead in my playlist. Like, this is a bop. Hey. Hey, whoa, Millie. Hey. All right, no, let me get serious. I had mentioned to my friend that I had Doki Doki Literature Club, and I've known about this game since it came out, but I've just never played it, bro. Like, I've always known about this game and like other, what are they called? Otome games? I think that's what they're called. Like romance simulators. But my friend Nolan, shout out to you, Nolan, he told me that this is kind of a horror game. The fact that this could be perceived as a horror game is very important to me because, you know, it is Spooktober, and I did say I wanted to play horror games all month. So we're gonna start off with a game that is for me. I feel like it's very obvious by now on my channel, but this game fits my aesthetic. If you have me on IG, if you have me on TikTok, it's kind of apparent. If you know me in real life, you know this is it. I think I've uploaded a whole short of my whole desk setup. I have to play this game. Like, it's written. This has been a prophecy for me. Like, I've been meant to play this game. So let's just get right on into it. I hope there's voices because I'm not the best with voices. We're gonna leave because it might be loud for me, but it might be quiet for you. Just to be safe, we're gonna leave it there. Now, I did already start this, but like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is right where I left off. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Is this about my sister? Why do I even have to wait on her, bro? You can wait on the bus yourself. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh. Where did I leave off? Wait, what? Where did I leave off? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Well, I wish I had a choice for that because I would have left her. Like, you gotta get with it. Get with the program or get left. I'm not gonna say that. I overslept again. Sayori, you're already pissing me off. I don't even know who you are for real, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Correct. Hold on. I'm really hoping this is not one of those situations where, like in anime, you have the little sister who has a brother complex, because we're nipping that in the bud right here. We're not doing that. If I have to pick between any of these girls, it's not gonna be my sister, and I would hope nobody else chooses their sister. None of y'all in the comments better have chose your sister. I'm watching y'all. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was gonna leave you, but they didn't give me that choice. That's mean, Tish. Don't care. Get up on time. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Hello. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Let's yeah, keep thinking that. Yeah, whatever you say, for real, whatever you say. Anyways, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, also let me turn up this music. I actually feel like it's a little... Okay. Have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I haven't. What are the options? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Oh, I guess I'm not. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow, we really don't mess with our sister. I mean, little siblings could really be annoying, and she seems like the type to be annoying. Like, I wouldn't mess with her either. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while sleeping. Oh, I can't even read. While spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like me. Sounds like me. I'd rather play video games and watch some anime. Speaking of anime, comment down below your favorite anime. I don't have a ultra favorite. I feel like I have multiple anime that could go in the top slot, but some of my favorite animes are Case Closed, Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Death Note. Death Note is the epitome. Sorry. Dragon Ball Z, but that's a given. I feel like I'm more into like seinen, slice of life. I know Magical Girl is not a genre, like that falls under shoujo, but like I love me a good Magical Girl anime. Throw some magic in there, make it pink, I'm all for it. And I love gore and horror as well. So I feel like Death Note is the epitome of that. Inuyashiki, that's a good one too. That was one that I devoured in one sitting. But back to this game. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You don't need that in college, bro. You could really just go on by. Like, you're worried about the wrong things. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Let's settle down, bro. You're the younger sibling. I should be saying all this to you. Like, let's back up. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. All right. Where's this bus? Where's the bus? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Bro, no, I won't. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Bro, what are we talking about right now? Like, where's the bus? You're not my mother. Who is this? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Yeah, why are we sitting here listening to this? Like, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? What? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Bro, you don't have no friends? Like, nobody else in this entire high school to talk to? Like, why are you following me around, bro? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, girl. Exactly, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Okay. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Well, not too much on literature, because I really do mess with books in real life. V. Schwab, that's my favorite author. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Bro, I could probably tell you right now what type of literature she's reading. Probably some BL or something. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. So why are we going? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Thank you. Like, why do you care? I kind of told the club yesterday I was bringing in a new... Well, why would you say that? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Both. I let out a long sigh. Why are we going? Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I don't know. Our character seems like he's not interested in girls at all. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Please. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, I love her hair. She's cute. Welcome to the I can't speak. Just to give context, my microphone is like slap dab in the middle of my screen. So I can't, I'm like reading around it. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Not too much. Not too much. I'll tell you that right now. Way to kill the atmosphere. Well, what are y'all reading that you can't have a boy around? They're on an archive of our own. That's what they're on. I used to be in that world too, I can already tell you. Ah, Tish, what a nice surprise. Thank you. Someone glad to see me, because I was getting, a whiff of like hatred. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Out of the three, I would say the purple-haired girl. Whoever she is. Girl number 1, she's cute. The middle one, the one on the left, her eyes look so empty. I don't know. She just gives off a certain vibe. Like, that face looks fake. I don't know. Miss Green Eyes, I got my eye on you. What are you looking at? Well, I wasn't looking at you. If you want to say something, say it. I was not looking at you. Like, you're fiending. Natsuki. Please. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, like, you're giving kid. Like, I'm not. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the group. Who? Oh. Don't say things like that. Please. Girl, if you're the smartest, you need to live into it. Everybody needs to start, don't be shy, be confident. Like, yeah, I'm the smartest, and what about it? Be confident, guys. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Is she the president? Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? I've heard a lot of things about you, Monika. You look real empty in the face. I don't trust her. I don't know. The fact that her name is Monika is already something. It's great to see you again. Wait, we know her? She smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Even more reason not to trust her. Can never trust the popular girls. It's always something going on. I'm telling you, those eyes look so menacing. Basically, completely out of my league. Not with the way she's looking at me, though. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Tish. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Bro, she has an attitude. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Thank you. Because I need a bev. Nobody offered me a bev. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Why can't I make choices? Because I would have chose to sit next to... Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love cats! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Please. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. What? Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Oh. But not for you. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. She clearly likes you, idiot. Like what? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Yeah, where's the teachers? We haven't seen a single teacher. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, what are we reading? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh, she's weird. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I didn't. This girl just dragged me here. I did not consider it at all. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh, she's president. Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages you to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, like why is it only 4 people? You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Aww. I don't know. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Tish, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Well, that's still literature, so don't feel ashamed about that. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I feel like she would like Crescent City then. Or maybe a really popular one is that dragon book. What was it called? The second book was called Iron Flame, but what's the first one? Well, I'm not gonna dwell on that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I feel like I'm that exact same way about my interests. Like I'm shy at first, but then you ask me about my interests, then suddenly I can't stop talking. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Same. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Sounds like my type of girl. Clock it. I read a horror book once. Oh my god, you're so lame. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. We were not talking to you. Like, butt out. Like, what? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Bro, can everyone get out of our conversation? Like, we were just vibing. Here she comes, bad mind and all, I hate horror. Mind your business, no one was talking to you. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Yeah, you don't even know, like you're just chatting. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... I know what type of girl MONIKA is. I read her like a book just now. She's one of those girls. She's one of those friends when you get around a group of guys or you get around a guy and they just start blurting out all your business to embarrass you in front of those guys. That's what she is. Because nobody was talking to her and now suddenly you're exposing them for what? Bro, I got her tea. Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Like, I didn't even need to know about that. Just blew her cover, blew her spot. Sayori, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yo, she's so shady. Bro. I'm telling you about this girl. Everything she says, bro, is mad smart. Everything she says. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Yeah, like, who are you, bro? I'm telling you, bro, you gotta watch out for girls like her. They are not your friends. They're not your friends. She just threw both of them under the bus. For what? Because you're not getting my attention. You're not. One boy waltzes into the club and suddenly y'all are fiending like this? Where's the girlhood? This is why they don't got no members. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Read the room, Sayori. We all sit in silence for a moment. I'm telling you about this broad. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at MONIKA. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tish? I never said I joined. Please give me a choice to say no. MONIKA smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Hello? I never said I'd join. Like, what are we talking about? Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and thank you. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Tish, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Well, You need to start sticking up for yourself and having a backbone. Stop letting people influence you to do stuff. You did not want to join this club, and I've been dragged here because of what? Because you don't have a backbone and you want to be a people pleaser? I said I don't want to join. Like, there's so many other clubs. Can I browse the scene first? Why I gotta commit to the first thing that pops up? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Step outside and think about it. That's how. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Let's pump the brakes, because one of them is your sister. What have I gotten myself into? What is this game? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Please. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, heavy on, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Tish, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Tish, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh! Finally, some gameplay. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, first of all, we're going for Yuri. Yuri seems... Okay, I want to pick the right choices here. Because I'm not trying to attract anyone else. We're gonna pick a Fulgent. Oh! Question. Intellectual. Which one of these sounds like her? Oh my god. Someone like, a lot of these are like very depressing. I'm gonna put Feather? Oh no. What? Okay, hold on. Hold on. If you notice, Monika's not even here. So is she just not a choice? Who would be Misery and Death? Like, who is that for? Extraordinary... Nature. No. Oh my god. Hope. Oh no, it's going for the wrong person, bro. I'm not trying to go for my sister. Atone. Melancholy. analysis. None of them look smart except for her. So, bro, do I need to blow my nose or something? Like, bro, I've had to blow my nose this entire video and it still doesn't feel clear. Essence sounds like her. We're gonna pick the smart sounding words. Anything that sounds smart. I wonder why MONIKA isn't there. Like, she's not, you know, on my radar, but like, why isn't she here? Together? Ugh. Okay, hopefully most of that went to... Oh! Let me just check how long this video has been going, because I didn't want it to be too long. I wanted this to be like an episodic let's play. I'm off for like the next 2 days, so I'll definitely be playing more, so you guys have more episodes to look forward to. The next video will probably come out later on tomorrow, like midday tomorrow afternoon. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first part. Right now I'm gunning for Yuri. MONIKA, you're an op. I see right through you. I got my eyes on you this whole entire gameplay. Like, I know she just yeah, I don't know, she rubs me the wrong way. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.